Hi there, my name is Pastor Timothy. I would like to welcome everybody joining me from all over the globe. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to be fast, brief, and straight to the point. Here are a few things that will help you to make money this year. Number one, learn to save. Saving alone will not make you rich, will not make you become very rich. No. Saving is very important. Why? Saving is important because it gives you the security. It gives you the security to invest. When you have money that is saved, you have the security to be able to do what? To be able to invest because you have some cash that is saved somewhere. Unlike making investments when you do not have money is very hard. But when you're making investments, whether in a business or in an asset, and you've got some money that is saved up, you have some security. Just in case that business fails, just in case that asset takes longer to start bringing in income, because it's not automatic that when you invest in an asset, that asset will start bringing in money. Some assets may take 3 months, some assets may take longer for them to start bringing in money. So whilst that asset is taking longer to bring in money, what is going to help you to feed your family? If you are a family man like me, what is going to help you to feed your children? What is going to help you to send your children to school while it's waiting for that asset to start bringing in money, while it's waiting for that business to start making profit? So saving is very important because it gives you the security to be able to invest with a free mind. It gives you the security to invest. So number one, you need to learn to save. So number one, if you want to become rich, learn to do what? Learn to save. Because saving will give you the assurance to do what? The assurance to invest. Number two, the poor go for work to work, but the rich wake up in the morning to go and check how their investment is doing. So people that do not have money, they wake up in the morning to go for work. They wake up in the morning to go and work, to go and trade their time for money. But the rich, when they wake up and go to their businesses, go to their works, they go and check how their investment is doing. That's the difference. So the poor wake up to go and trade their time for money, while the rich wake up to go and check how their investment is doing. So what am I trying to say? If you want to become rich, it's time you begin to invest in income generating assets. It's time you begin to invest in assets that are bringing in money, that are bringing in cash, so that when you wake up, you will not wake up to go for work. You will wake up to check how your investment is doing. You will wake up to check how your books are doing. How many people bought your books whilst you are sleeping? How many people bought your course whilst you are sleeping? How many people are lodged in your hotel whilst you are sleeping? How many people lodged in your guest house whilst you were sleeping? So the rich wake up to check out their investment is doing. So learn to invest in income generating assets, because when you learn to invest in income generating assets, you wake up not to go to work, but you wake up to check how your investments are doing. Number three, the poor have routines while the rich have systems. The poor have routines. They wake up, they do this, they do that. In the evenings they come back. The rich have got systems. So the rich create systems, whilst the poor do not have systems. The poor have got routines. So if you want to make money this year, learn to create systems, because systems are able to run. They are able to give you rest. When you have a system, you will live a stress-free life. Whereas if you do not have systems, you will not have time to rest. Every time you'll be moving up and down. But when you create a system, create systems, you'll be able to have time to do what? Time to rest. So it's very important. If you want to make money, you're in business, create systems, because systems will help you to rest. Remember, even God created a system. Even God created what? Created systems. He created one tree, and that tree is able to produce other trees. He created an orange is able to create other oranges. He created Adam and Eve, and we are able to do what? We are able to multiply. We're able to multiply. So the way it is, the poor have got routines. This is why they get tired. They struggle to remain consistent. Why? Because they've got routines. But the rich do not have routines. The rich create systems, and these are systems that help them to do what? To rest at times, because even if they are not there, even if they've gone somewhere, the system they've created is able to run the company. Look at McDonald's. It is able to run in different countries. Why? Because they created what? A system. So the rich create systems, while the poor have got what? Have got routines. So if you want to make money this year, learn to create systems that will run even in your absence. Number 4, solve problems. If you want to make money this year, learn to solve problems. I've often said this, and I'll say it again. Money follows value. The more value you provide, the more money you are going to do it, the more money you are going to receive. So if you produce more value, if you are a teacher and you produce more value, more money you're going to make. And it is the value that you give out, it is the value that you give that will make people look for you. Do you know why? Most hospitals are frequented by people. Is because they provide so much value, such that when people are sick, they know I've got to do what? I've got to go to the hospital. So if you want to make money, learn to provide more value. You may be doing the same business, you may be selling the same stuff, but if you provide more value, number 1, you're going to have more customers. Number 2, people will know you more than others if you provide more value. Not only that, you're going to command more money from people. You're going to command more money from people because you give so much value. You give what? You give so much value. When you give so much value, you're able to command more money from people, able to get more money from people, and that is going to help you to make money this year. So don't forget this. Number 4, I said provide more value to people. The more value you produce, the more popular you are going to become, the more people will look after you, and the more money you are going to do it, the more money you are going to command. So it is in the value that you bring to the table, that is how much money people are going to do it, are going to give you. Number 5, money follows value. Money follows what? Money follows value. So money follows value. Remember, more value you produce, more money you're going to follow. The more people are going to know you, the more people are going to look up, to look for you, to look for services, to look for skill, to look for your talent. Number 5, solve problems. People will pay you based on your ability to solve problems. Remember, people are going to remember you for 2 things. Number 1, they will remember you for the problems you created. Number 2, they will remember you for the problems you solved. So if you want to become more popular, if you want to have more influence, if you want to have more following, it is a matter of solving people's problems. Remember, if I am going through a problem and somebody is able to help me solve that problem, is able to help me solve that problem with ease, is able to create a system, is able to create a product, is able to create a good that I'm able to buy, and when I buy, it solves my problem, I'm going to give them money. So, if you want to make money this year, learn to solve people's problems. Learn to do what? Learn to solve people's problems. It is in your ability to solve people's problems that is what is going to give you money. So, what problem can you solve? Look at your life. What problem can you solve? So it is in the problem that you solve that is how much money you are going to do, what you are going to make. More the bigger the problem you solve, the more money you are going to do, the more money you are going to get. The faster you are going to solve the problem, the more money you are going to make. You may be solving the same problem, you may be in the same field, but the faster you are able to solve a problem, the more money you are going to do, the more money you are going to get. Again, the better you are able to solve a problem. You may be selling the same product, you may be doing the same thing, but the better you can solve a problem, the more money you are going to do, the more money you are going to make. So look at your business, look at your skill, look at your talent, look at your gift. I'm sure there are so many people that do the same things that you're doing, but how good are you at what you do? This is why it is very important to perfect your craft. It is very important to perfect your skill. If you are into speaking, perfect your skill. Make sure that you are the best in what you do. You are the best at speaking. You are able to speak nicely. You are the best at what you do, because it is in being the best at what you do that is what is going to make people to do what? To pay you. So solve people's problems. Apart from solving people's problems, be good at solving people's problems, because people will look for you when you are good at what you do. Again, people will look at you if you are able to solve their problem in a very short period of time. You may be good at what you do, but you take ages to solve people's problems. So people will not look for you like that. For example, you are into stationery and it takes a lot of time for you just to finish up the work. It takes maybe a week or so for you to finish up the work. Whereas your next door neighbor does the same business with you. The moment you give them stuff to do, they are able to do it within 24 hours. They're going to have more customers. So the faster you are able to solve people's problems, the more money you're going to do, what you're going to make. Again, the easier you make people's lives, the more money you're going to do, the more money you are going to make. So just a quick recap. These are the things that will help you to make money. Number one, save. Saving is very good because it gives you the security to be able to do what? To be able to invest. Number two, create systems. The poor go to work in order to trade their time for money. The rich create systems. This is why they are able to relax on certain days. Why? Because they've created systems. Number three, the poor have routines, while the rich have got what? Have got systems. Number three, the poor go to work to trade their time for money. The rich go to work to check up on their investment, to check up on how their hotel is doing, to check up on how their income generating asset is doing. The rich wake up in the morning to go and trade their time for money. The poor wake up in the morning to go and trade their time for money. Whereas the rich wake up in the morning to go and check how their investment is doing, how the cars they have, they are doing through the Uber business throughout the night. How much money did they make? So the rich wake up in the morning to check how their investment is doing. So what you're supposed to do, let your aim be not to show off that now you're making money. Let your aim not to be now to show off to people that you're making. Let your aim be investing in income generating assets that will make you money even while you are asleep. Number four, solve people's problems. People look for you based on your ability to solve problems, based on your ability on how quickly you solve problems, based on your ability to make their life easy. Number 5, which is the last one, the more value you bring to the table, the more money you're going to make.